Hello, in this Morigami video, I'm going to teach you how to make this origami star, which I'm calling a Christmas star. It's actually a modified version, an enhanced version of the summer star for which I made a tutorial a little while back. This, I think, works particularly well as a Christmas tree ornament. It's a little bit more ornate than the summer star is. For this fold, I recommend using foil paper, shiny paper, because it's a star, we want it to be shiny, although it also works with other kinds of paper. It looks interesting on both sides, so if you have paper that is foil paper on both sides, I recommend using that. It looks very good. You can buy some usually at craft stores like Michael's. There's a brand of origami paper that sells one with different colors of foil on different sides. That paper works really well. So without more introduction, let's fold this Christmas star. Well, I hope that you were successful in folding your Christmas star. And as you saw at the end of that video, there are other variations that are possible. And I encourage you to experiment. Try making your own variations. I've made a few. As you can see, this one is a little bit even more elaborate than this one is. They both look good front or back. So when you fold your stars or your variations of these stars, please do take pictures, hashtag Moreorigami, tag me at Moreorigami Club so I can see those and hopefully share them with other people. Remember to share this video with your friends who want to make origami Christmas ornaments. This is a really nice ornament for your tree. And also put like if you enjoyed this video. If you learned a new fold today, if you enjoyed it, please do put like. And as always, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe so that you will not miss any of these tutorials. And remember also, I do take requests. I have one pending video that I've already prepared. I haven't gotten it on the internet yet for answering a request. It's that chair with a heart on it. That will be coming out soon too. So look forward to seeing you soon. Until then, keep folding and have a wonderful Christmas or a happy holiday season.